What's going on, everyone, and welcome back to the Bimmer barn. Today we're at the junkyard because I'm hoping to find some good 335i parts and hopefully get the DSC faults fixed on my 335 wagon for cheap. So let's go ahead and take a look. I think that they got a brand new 335 in at the junkyard this morning, so we're gonna pull up on it. It looks like it's pretty well crashed in the front, so I'm not sure what condition the engine's in, but let's see, and hopefully we'll be able to pull some DSC sensors off of it. I think I can see it over there. It's super mangled up in the front end, but I think someone's already got the hood open, and I see the crane for the engine. So I wonder if someone's trying to pull that engine already. Oh yeah, that engine is gone. Got the front end right here all mangled. So all that's left of that drivetrain is the transmission right there. And it's only, well, I don't have a watch, but it's only 10:30. So someone pulled the entire engine out of here with the transmission, pull it off in under like 2 hours. That's really, really impressive. Personally, I'm gonna grab these bolts here from the transmission so I can reuse them on my car. And it looks like the sensors are actually cut, the speed sensors, so I can't use the front one that I need, but I think we'll be able to get a rear speed sensor from this car at least. And I'm sure there's another E90 around here that we can grab the front speed sensor because I need one of those as well. Sensor acquired. This is pretty cool. Someone wrecked their Mini. Oh my gosh, look, the head is off. Oh my goodness. What the hell? What happened to this Mini? The engine blew up. I don't know, maybe you guys can tell me. That is a small piston though. Look at that small little baby motor right there. Poor car looks brand new, and the engine probably popped and totaled the whole thing. Looks like someone's got the manifold there. It's a manual transmission. That's pretty cool. And here is the other E90 that I thought was here. Someone already pulled the door panels out. Looks like it was a black interior car. Pretty nice, actually. Non-M Sport though. That's disappointing. And, oh boy. Somebody cut the wheel speed sensor on this side. Let's see, maybe we get lucky on this side. No. Somebody also cut it on this side. Dang. Well, one thing I do need is this little cap here. I'm missing one. Also, my friend Max is missing one. So, we'll go ahead and grab this and kind of complete the top section of my car. But dang, I'm kind of disappointed again that we have no wheel speed sensors off of this parts car. Look at that. I spy with my little eye a green E39 that's about to die. Oh man, I'm not a poet, guys. Please don't expect me to have good poems, but check this out. Black interior E39. Seats are in pretty good condition. Pretty nice, pretty nice. I don't think I need anything. I'm kind of finishing up with my E39 build, so we don't really need a lot more parts for it. But I sure do love seeing these cars, not dead per se, but just seeing different versions, different forms, how people treated them. This thing looks like it's been sitting for a long time, judging by the buildup of tree sap or whatever bird poop that is right there. Really gross. And over here we have an E34. Looks like it was for sale at some point. Beautiful gray interior, kind of the gray white interior. I wonder which one it really is. Oh, I see. These are seat covers. So it really was the white interior. You can see by the center console, looks really sharp. It's good to see people pulling parts off of these things. Surprised, well, I'm not surprised. The intake manifold's gone because this is an M50 car. And the oil pan, all right, so that makes sense. Yeah, these cars have an M50 oil pan, which fits up to the E30 subframe. So that's really cool if you're trying to do like an E30 M50 or S52 swap or anything like that. So definitely those oil pans are like gold. If you ever see a 525 E34 at the junkyard, they're probably gonna be missing the intake manifold and the oil pan. We have an E60 up here. I think this is, what? It looks like is that an LCI model? It says it's an 04, so definitely not. I wonder if the speed sensors are the same on this car as they are on the E90. I know they're the same on the 1 Series, but what I do need to figure out is I believe someone said there's an airbag module underneath the center console, so I probably need to figure out if it's gonna be the same between LCI and non-LCI. Obviously this is non-LCI car and mine is, but I think that's probably the first thing that we're gonna wanna try changing. But I think that's probably the first thing we wanna try changing out on my car to get rid of those airbag lights before we start spending a ton of money on airbags. Well, I just checked the compatibility of the part numbers, and unfortunately it looks like it's only gonna be a 3 Series and 1 Series part. So I'm gonna keep on looking here. We're just gonna scan every row see what kind of BMWs we can find, and hopefully get an E90 that we can pull a complete sensor off of for the front wheel speed sensor. So let's keep looking and see if we can find anything. Check out this, what is this, a crop top 944 convertible conversion. That's pretty funny. I wonder what someone needed, or if that was just part of the accident, was just completely, no, these look like cut marks. I wonder if someone needed like the top section for their 944, maybe like a rust-free top. Look at that, it's even got a little tow hitch. I don't know how much this car is rated to tow, honestly. I'm not sure how confident I would feel in that. Let's see if we can pop the hood. Is there a motor in this thing? No, there's no motor. Comment down below what motor came in this thing originally. I don't even know. Maybe a 6-cylinder, 4-cylinder? I know people will swap these things. They make for a good Corvette swap. Over here we got a true convertible. Oh, check out the contours. Oh man, look at those beautiful wheels. Oh, I see there's wheel locks on them. That's probably why they're still on the car. Otherwise, someone would have definitely come get them. All right, I checked the website and it says that there's one more 3 Series here and it should be on this row. Oh, I think I see it right here. All right, this is definitely it. Oh my goodness, do we have a good wheel speed sensor? Oh boy, looks like the BMW gods are nice to us today. Let me go ahead and grab, I think it's a 5mm Allen to get the wheel speed sensor out of this side. It's funny because it's the same side that is throwing a fault on our car. And then we'll go ahead, check out. These things will cost us a couple of bucks, $20 hopefully total. And that's a lot cheaper than buying them new from the dealer. So let's go ahead and get these things home and test it out on the wagon. There we are, front wheel speed sensor acquired.
Eventually.
All right, so we're back at the house and I have everything that we purchased from the Junkyard today for an amazing deal, about $20. And they didn't charge me for, you know, the miscellaneous hardware stuff right here. So $20 instead of, what would it be, $80 for wheel speed sensors. And you know what, we're just making a bet here that these things are gonna work. They might not, but if they don't, we can always return them to the Junkyard and get our money back. So what we need to do now is we've already got the 335i wagon on the lift here. All we need to do is replace the front right wheel speed sensor and then the rear right wheel speed sensor. And then we're gonna clear the codes and then we'll take it for a test drive and see if we can get all 4 wheels to read the rotation. Well, I was under the car replacing those transmission bolts that we got from the Junkyard, and unfortunately it looks like the car has a pretty heavy oil leak. I'll go ahead and put some videos of that here, but I just found a couple of spots of oil on the ground, and then I traced it to the down pipes, and the down pipes have a lot of oil on them, and right above that I was able to find, with the engine running actually, that the oil supply lines that go to the turbos, the port where they go into the block itself, that's where it appears to be leaking. Obviously that's under high pressure as well, so it's gonna be a pretty good leak, especially when the car is running. So I don't wanna drive the car too much as it sits, although the oil level is good, I'll say that. So let's go ahead now and take the car off the quick jacks, and then we'll give it a test drive and see if we have all the wheel speed sensors working. So here we are on our maiden test flight with the used wheel speed sensors. Now we have tons of lights on the dashboard here, and one of the reasons is because of a steering angle sensor. But what we're gonna do is go to our module for the DSC. That's gonna be under the chassis. And then we're gonna do live data, because that's gonna give us an immediate readout of all the sensors, and we can see which ones are turning and which ones aren't. We're gonna go ahead and just select all of them, press OK, and would you look at that, it looks like we've got all 3 wheel speed sensors working. The one that's not is the front right. So now we're gonna go ahead and head back to the shop so that we can test the wheel speed sensors. Since they're exactly the same in the front in both positions, all we need to do is remove both of them, swap them side to side, and see if the fault follows it. Hopefully it does, and that way we know we just have to buy a wheel speed sensor, probably a new one, so that way we're not guessing with junkyard parts. But if it doesn't follow and it stays on the same side, then it means we probably have made a little bit of a wiring miscalculation when we did the DSC install. So let's go ahead and see what the problem is.
Eventually.
Well, we just went and changed out that sensor, and now I am a little confused because it looks like it's gonna be a wiring issue. So I swapped sensors from left to right, but that fault and the bad sensor that it's showing did not move. And so that tells me that we might have bad wiring. So I'm gonna have to investigate a little bit further. Don't think I'm gonna be able to do that in this video for today, but I appreciate you guys watching and following along. And you know, I guess probably both of the sensors that we got from the junkyard were in good condition. So that's gonna conclude our video for today, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. This is kind of like a quicker vlog video for me because I just wanna get ahead of schedule on making videos, and I wanna get ahead and create a lot better content for you guys. Recently I've been thinking about dropping down to 2 videos a week, but I don't think that's like the best idea. I would prefer to keep going as hard as I can, making as much content as possible, but I also wanna make sure that it's as good quality as possible. And I'm trying to make sure that I have enough time for myself to be doing Chris things, not just the Bimmer barn things. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below this video. I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Let me know if you saw any cool cars at the junkyard. And as always, I hope everyone has an amazing day. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and we will see you in the next video. Peace.